Good evening to you and a happy new year. One that started off blustery in the capital, but it didn't stop thousands of people lining the streets of central London for the annual New Year's Day parade, which was slightly delayed due to weather concerns. Hannah Gray has been soaking up the atmosphere and a bit of rain too.
Determined to cheer on the performers, crowds gathered in central London under thousands of umbrellas. The New Year's Day parade was delayed by half an hour because a yellow weather warning for high winds was in place until 3 p.m. But despite wintry conditions, the crowds were happy to soak up the atmosphere.
We literally flew in this morning from Poland. We were there for Christmas break, so we flew in high winds and everything. For this parade, we didn't want to miss it.
It's been lovely. We've seen lots of people, nutcrackers and things like that, which is the main reason she came. So she's loved it, and obviously the music's great. It's a lovely vibe, even though it's raining. It's lovely.
We are happy to be here. It's the time when kids want to come and have a look at the parade.
My socks are wet.
Spectators cheered on the 8,000 performers resiliently singing and dancing in the rain. 4,000 had travelled from overseas especially.
We have 24 US marching bands, we've got cheerleaders, we've got Central Americans, we've got South Americans, we've got Polish community, we've got the Chinese community in London. So it's a cultural kaleidoscope which really does bring a feast to the eyes.
The weather conditions are really challenging. The streets are slippery and their costumes are soaking wet. But look, they're determined to put on a spectacular show. One thing they're not allowed to do, though, is fly the big inflatables that you would normally see flying above the parade due to the high winds.
The parade travelled from Piccadilly past Trafalgar Square along Whitehall and ended at Westminster.
This is like the biggest parade I've ever been to.
So many culture representing in a single parade, that's really unique.
It had to have been one of the soggiest New Year's Day parades in years, but that's only made it even more unforgettable. Hannah Gray, BBC London.